In this video, we're going to be giving you 3 simple, very practical steps on how to repair and apologize after conflict with your partner.
So if you're new here, my name is Bea.
And I'm Jessy.
And we help women heal from the inside out using breath work, energy work, and our conscious coaching. So if that sounds good to you, why don't you hit that subscribe button and stick around for more.
Right. So let's get into it.
So probably after you have had maybe like a heated argument, discussion, whatever that is, you've taken some time, you've had, some space to collect your thoughts, to self-soothe, you're ready, you're clear to apologize. The first part is to hear each other out, hear the other person out with curiosity, with understanding, with no agenda. No, you're not like thinking in your mind like, what am I going to say next? How am I going to respond? You're not in that reactivity mode. You're in total curiosity, responsive mode. Your nervous system is regulated, baby, okay?
It's regulated. And if you want to learn more about how to respond versus react, we will link that video. We did do a whole video series on that. Coming from a place of curiosity, that has been probably one of the most challenging things for me. I used to be super reactive, and trying to come from a place of curiosity and ask questions to my partner after the heat of the moment can be challenging. It's a muscle that you have to work over time.
And you're doing really great at it.
Thanks.
Awesome. So once you have been curious, you hear each other out, the second step is what?
The second step is accountability. So taking responsibility for your part. After you have heard and listened to your partner, what did you do that triggered them, that upset them, that made them feel a certain way? Taking accountability for your part. Like, okay, I hear that I upset you when I rolled my eyes at you and it felt like I dismissed what you were saying to me. I take accountability for doing that. I did that to you, and I'm so sorry that hurt you.
Absolutely. So you can do this with so much validation, and validation doesn't necessarily mean you agree with it. So a lot of the times Jess will say like, wow, when you did this, like it made me feel like really icky, and it makes me feel like you don't really care. And I will not agree with the fact that she feels like I don't care. It's like, no, I care. But I can validate that what I did makes you feel that way if that's what you concluded from that. But that's not my intention. So I can validate but also disagree. So there's a difference in that. Also, this is a little tricky with people that might be in emotionally abusive relationships, or people that may be with narcissists. By the way, if you are, or if you're worried that you might be, we have a whole series on narcissists. The link will be below on that. But don't take accountability and do not apologize for stuff that you did not do. So you might be in a relationship with someone who gaslights you, who makes things up, who makes you just kind of feel like you're crazy, and will rewrite the story to whatever like sort of suits their narrative. We are not saying to apologize and to take accountability for something that like you truly in your heart of hearts did not do. So be wary of that.
Be wary, because classic narcissists will gaslight you and make you feel crazy, and then you'll be questioning yourself, and then you're always second guessing yourself. That's a key indicator that, you're probably being gaslit.
Absolutely.
So, number 3, the final step in an apology and in a repair in your relationship is
to actually genuinely express an apology.
A sincere apology, and not just kind of like a I'm sorry, whatever, it's like it's like, and you also feel like you're in the space to apologize.
Right.
It's not a rushed apology. It's not just trying to get through it. It's you've taken your space, you've taken your time. You're really ready to sincerely apologize for your part in the argument.
And it's not an I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
Because that's not a real apology.
That's not, or like a but. There's not like, I'm sorry for doing this, but you did this.
Right.
No,
you're still in defensive mode. You're still in reactive mode. Take it down a notch, baby.
Take a beat. Go back. go back to your room, your office, I don't know, go for a walk around the block.
Yeah.
Regulate, self-regulate, and then come back when you're genuinely wanting to reconnect, because otherwise that apology is not going to land, and you're probably going to land yourself in another argument. So
True. And something that I really love, something that we implement, that I found has been really helpful for us and like the repairs, because we are not perfect, y'all. We don't claim to be. We have disagreements. We just had a disagreement this morning, but it's all about the repair and how you come back to connection. And what feels really good and safe for me is that when we apologize and are in that genuine loving space of reconnection, then we talk about, okay, how can I show up differently so we can create a different outcome the next time that we get triggered? Because we're not stupid. We know that things are going to get triggered. The universe is going to test us. These same things are going to come up. So how do we show up differently so we can rewrite the story so that we level up, so that we don't continue repeating these patterns and these cycles over and over and over again? Because we don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that. And you also want to make sure that your boundaries are being respected throughout the whole apology and repair process. So like when you hit the pause button and you need a minute, ensuring that you're getting that space that you need, and an apology isn't being rushed or they're continuing to want to argue with you. Making sure that your boundaries are being respected is super important.
That is key. So if you use like an apology method sort of like this, let us know in the comments below. Or if it looks totally different than this, we would love to hear more about it.
Right.
As always, take what you need, leave the rest, and go love yourself.